It is spring. This is time for us to really cultivate our embodied goals. I want you to walk through with me on creating our embodied goals for this spring. On March 19th, we step into spring. Spring is a testing ground for our growth. As nature begins to awaken around us, this is the time where we step into committing towards our dreams. This is where we reevaluate and strategize towards how we can take action. Remember to be able to adapt as we work towards our goals. Spring brings us vitality, so we can take realistic steps towards the things we truly desire in life. This is the time to trust in your abilities to achieve success. With springtime coming, a great ritual is to try something new. Begin to visualize how things can be different, but in a positive way in your life. So let's use the energy of spring to set our seasonal goal. So I'm going to use my 2024 calendar to help us break down the energy of spring. After that, I'm going to pull some cards to help us step into alignment for our goals and dreams in this beautiful springtime energy. So what we're going to do is, before we even get started, I'm going to pull up the printables and we're going to talk about why it's important to reflect on the season we were just in. This is where you celebrate what you did in wintertime. What worked? What helped you cultivate your dreams and goals? And what are some things that you are rolling over to this next season? Also, what are some things that you can improve on to help yourself step into your highest alignment? And the most important part of a reflection is coming up with the things that we're holding on to that we need to let go. So go through. I want you to use those areas. I want you to journal on that to help you get clear on the best way moving forward with spring. So now we are going to break down the energy of springtime. So in the 2024 calendar, we're going to go to March, and then as you can see this flower, we're going to hit that for the 19th, and then it breaks down everything when it comes to the energetics of spring. So let's write down spring, okay, and then ultimately, most of this stuff is just in the current season. So let's look at ritual. Try something new. Visualize, set intentions, create a plan. So the ritual is I am going to try something new and I'm going to create a plan. This is my favorite energetics of a season because nothing makes me more excited than strategizing. And it makes sense because the moon was in its first quarter when I was born. So I have that power of planning. It's my favorite. Okay, so let's go back and we're going to look at the intention. I'm going to make a commitment to my dreams and strategize. Self-care, self-love. I'm going to spend time in nature and revive my vitality. Okay, self-investment. I also like to expand in my knowledge and believe in my progress. And float activity, I am going to revisit my vision board and strategize to make it come true. Revisit vision board, strategize. So then you can use the rest of this page to break down your goals, write anything that you're really trying to work towards. It's up to you to utilize this in a way that feels good to you. So now I'm going to do a card pull to help us get in alignment with our energetics. I normally ask specific questions. I feel called to just do a free reign card pull for us. That's what I do for myself daily, and I just feel like I want the cards to tell a story without having anything tied behind it. So stay tuned for the reading, and I can't wait to dive in. The vision you're having around this goal that you want to embody, that you've set this intention through this practice together, it's going to exceed your expectations. You are the messenger in this. Like, you are here. You are a light worker. You're here from another dimension to bring the messages but it's bringing that balance and harmony in your daily life that you are avoiding. You're acting like you don't have this balance in your life because of external situations, but the blindfold is telling me you're just not seeing where you can step into this. Because with this Knight of Cups, you have the imagination, you have the charm, and it's time for you to follow your heart towards these desires because you are meant to break barriers. You are meant to break the barriers. You are meant to be the seed of the light by staying grounded. So, making sure that you're finding grounding rituals that you feel safe. Because with this Four of Pentacles, I feel like there's this scarcity mindset that's like stopping you from being able to step into your potential. So, what practices can you that can help you feel safe? Consider learning more about your root chakra or even your root in human design so that you feel safer in what you're going after because it's scaring you a little bit, but you're meant to go after it. So, find the tools that you can put in your toolkit to help you stay grounded. For me, because this is something that I currently always tend to have a little bit of an issue with, the things that help me feel grounded is just a few minutes walking outside barefoot. Drinking coffee really actually helps me stay grounded. Letting the sunlight hit my face. I have a red light face mask. I know it is on the expensive or luxurious side, but I also tend to use that. So just find ways that you can kind of get grounded in your body in the process. Because I feel like this new idea is going to leave you starting fresh. And I think that's what scares you a little bit. It doesn't mean you need to jump ship on your life, your current life, but how can you integrate working towards this goal on a daily basis? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay. Because it's time for you to look a little deeper at what your desires, what your missions are. Because this physical and emotional healing that you have put so much effort in is guiding all of us to the new earth. So we need to keep holding the vision. We are stepping into something that we've never seen before, and we're meant to do it together. So it's time to come clean with the Seven of Swords in reverse, rethink your approach, and stop keeping secrets from yourself because that's what's holding you back. You're not being honest with your actions, so it's time to renew your life a little bit. Have some spring cleaning. Where is an area in your your home that can use some decluttering and release it? It's going to make you feel good. It's going to have you have this sense of vitality because as silly as it sounds, this clutter, these areas of life where you're feeling stagnant or in your house, it's stopping you from hearing spirit because spirit's trying to communicate with you. It's time for you to surrender in the process of listening to spirit. I think there's something holding you back a little bit. There's this negative self talk with the Three of Swords in reverse that's ultimately having you say you're not special or these messages aren't real. That's not true. You are the high priestess. You have the intuition. You are meant to trust yourself. And when you begin to trust yourself, you will make leaps and bounds towards the things that you desire and what you want in life. I get blown away by these readings every single time. I am so thankful to be a part of this community with you and that we can step into our power together. I feel a strong shift. I feel like 2024, especially this springtime energy, this is going to propel us towards our future. If you're wanting to work with me, check out my offerings at karadempsey.com/offerings. They tend to change because I am a manifesting generator, but there's always something in there for you that's affordable. Or if you're ready to dive deep, I have offers like that too. As we wrap up this episode, remember that hitting the like button, sharing this content, and leaving a comment, you're not just supporting my channel, you are actively contributing to the flow of the 7 universal laws. Together, we're creating a vibrant, flowing stream of positivity and wisdom. So keep riding that cosmic current, keep sharing the love. Until our next rendezvous, stay true to your unique flow. See you in the next adventure. We'll chat soon. If you want to learn more about what we talked about in today's episode, check the show notes.